Welcome to another episode of my playthrough of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. On today's episode, I will be attempting the Master Thief Sprint for Straight to the Top. If you are just following, I have been completing Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. It has been going fairly well, if I'm being honest. It has been going fairly well. I have beat the game, so now I am up to the part. So now I am attempting the Master Thief sprints. So whoa, they're killing me with the camera right now. That's like a real flaw this game has, in my opinion, is the camera angles. Like I think they're trying to show like the scenic nature of whatever, but it's really a miss, because of how, I don't know if this is gonna get it done. It's close though. But it's really a miss because they are attempting. You see, they're exiting me, right? Because I got the level done. They're cheating me. It's the point I want y'all to get. But we'll spin it back. It's annoying that they put me at like the lowest part. I'll get up there. Now they're just not letting me pause the game. So ideally, I want to stay high, and it doesn't. It like does that, which is stupid. Like why? Like, come on. I don't like when stupid things happen. That's stupid. Like, it's making that choice for me. This is where the camera's gonna change for no reason. Just. Camera, not a camera, is doing me no favors. Okay, my boy, like, why he sees something like this? Got trophy. Thank you for. Oh, never mind. Just continue. Alright, we got that one done. Let's watch the commentary since I'm thinking about it. Or listen to the commentary. I'm not gonna watch it.
I did the kind of layout design for this world using Legos. And actually, I it actually turned out pretty close to to what I did. I knew it was going to be a rooftop, so having the, being kind of constrained by the general blockiness of Legos seemed like it was fine, and it helped me get the elevations worked out, and I found it easier than doing it on paper because of all the, it's going to be done in 3D anyway, so if you're throwing it together with Legos, you can get, kind of hold up to your face and look at it from all these different angles and try and imagine what shots you're going to have in it. So I think it was the only level I did with Legos, but I think it helped a lot.
Compositionally, the level was really fun to work on. It was, once he had the letters done and we knew the elevation, then I went in and even from the very first shot, you'll see that nothing overlaps each other. So the level doesn't feel like extremely super full, but it doesn't feel like it's all a bunch of clutter. And dealing with NPCs, they were really fun. We had a lot of designs and thought about different ideas that would really relate to the idea of dogs playing poker as the theme.
Yeah.
There's a really theme behind it. So you'll see like the dog throwing cards and having his idols being card tricks, and the slobbering dog, the junkyard dog, which is started in a whole different design with the bobbing head. It ended up being one of our most complex characters with blend shapes and really great idol of like chomping on a bone. And then at the top, or actually the lower levels, you'll see we call it dog with stick, which is totally a play on the thiefy dog sneaking around, and how the idea of this big, cumbersome guy being able to walk so agile with the big stick. And then also the final one, which is you see up in the top level, which is we call him Polly Shackles, and that's a jailbird. And he originally was a woman with a purse, and we found it too offensive, so we had to redesign. We're like, what are we gonna do? We have to redesign with the same gameplay mechanics, and we came up with different ideas, like maybe it'd be an Elvis impersonator with a microphone. But the whole idea of the thin string was too hard for a player to see, and the microphone really wasn't that big of an object. And then luckily Travis came with the idea that it'd be great for it to be a jailbird, him throwing his ball and chain, and it ended up being a really strong element. It's, with the big ball at the end and a thick chain, it's really fair for a player to jump it and also know when it's dangerous. So it ended up being a real win-win.
Well, a lot of the other game design stuff that's in this world besides the sign came out of brainstorming sessions with the people who were going to, people like Suzanne and Karen and Dev, who were going to be directly involved in how this level was going to get fleshed out. So the cars with the clues on them that drop away when you come off of them, that was.
I'm sorry, we're not gonna hear the rest of that commentary.
I did the kind of layout level.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna be moving on.
Layout design for this world.
Not doing that again. That's on me. Why does that keep happening? Instead of restarting, did I flip something? I have been going fast. Oh. I kind of got lost for a second there. If there's one gripe I have about this game, it's the camera angles. Because why? Also, the circle input. Jump and press circle is most of the game, and it's not nearly as responsive as it should be for it to play such a big role in this game. Like, jump and press circle is a huge part of this game. Where's the thing? Oh. Like, just simply jump and press circle is a lot of this game. Look at this. Come on. I literally can't see where I'm going. Well, not literally. I basically can't see where I'm going. I feel like seeing where I'm going is more important than any of this. Flows her away. Nice. Got that done. The perfect day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, let's go back and listen to the commentary.
I started working on this pretty much the day after I saw the movie, and I was pretty interested in the funky rooftop scenes they had in that film and the landscape created by.
Yeah, do it again.
I started working on this pretty much the day after I saw the movie, and I was pretty interested in the funky rooftop scenes they had in that film and the landscape created by those rooftops. This was the first level that we made that featured the Inspector Carmelita Fox, and it was a real challenge figuring out the gameplay mode for her, because we wanted to have this cop character in the game that sort of made more concrete the fact that you were a thief and that chased you, but at the same time we didn't want to do a chase situation similar to the games where there was somebody behind you and you were running down screen.
Yeah, we wanted to have something where it didn't involve as much memorization, where it involved a fair amount of reactionary stuff rather than having to memorize the environment. Yeah, this was a particularly challenging level to get sort of cameras done correctly as well as
I didn't know that.
We had to focus on 2 different characters at once.
No, you didn't.
We had to deal with it from pretty strange camera angles.
You didn't have to
There's a
focus
lot
on
of
2
change,
characters at
so
once.
This was definitely a test for doing the camera angles.
It's weird for the cameras in particular because Carmelita needs to be on screen,
she
Sly needs
doesn't.
to be on screen.
She doesn't need to be on
Carmelita's
screen.
shock missiles need to be on screen,
Why?
as well as all
Why
the
do they
areas
need
that
to-
Sly needs to jump to or climb on need to be on
This is
screen. So
crazy.
all these requirements. And at the same time, you don't want to have the camera bonking into like chimneys or pipes or what have you. So if you look at how all the rooftops are laid out, the tallest elements will be at the point on the roof farthest away from the area in which the camera travels. And that's totally on purpose so that you won't be occluding your vision of Carmelita or where you need to go.
Yeah, in this one, it's more sort of the upper left corner of each building. So what inspired Carmelita?
Carmelita is a composite of 2 characters. Well, the first thing, right, is that we just wanted to have somebody saying, hey, Sly, you're a thief. Because otherwise, you're not really making off with a lot of money here. You're stealing a lot of keys and you're stealing back your Thievius Raccoonus from other thieves. So unless we had a law enforcer telling you explicitly, you are breaking the law, it didn't really seem like you were breaking the law, which you are. Anyhow, Carmelita is the product of really wanting to combine 2 characters. One is this inspector character from the series, who's a detective that hounds
These
you. And it's
bleeps
pretty
are
standard,
killing
right?
me.
It's sort of like Javert and Jean Valjean. A lot of these, works of fiction that are about a criminal character have this tireless cop that hounds them all the time and their relationship. And the second character that we were pretty overtly riffing on was this federal marshal and a bank robber, and they fall in love. But they can't be in love because they're on opposite sides of the law. So Sly and Carmelita, they have that thing kind of going on where she is both his true nemesis and love interest at the same time.
I'm ready now. I need to finish the movie. I'm this close. That's the first one that I listened to, and honestly kind of frustrated me listening to it.
Down, Cooper. You can't run forever.
It like frustrated me listening to it because they didn't have to make those choices with the camera. They didn't. We would have understood that Carmelita is shooting at us. We would have got it. They could have just like put a little spot thing where the shots were about to hit and have you not land on that spot thing. But I digress. We are moving through the Master Thief sprints. Do we have any more? Okay, next up, on next week's episode, we are going to head to Haiti to take on the Master Thief sprints. The hideout. Yeah, to take on the Master Thief sprints. We got all 5? Yeah. To take on the Master Thief sprints at Miss Ruby's lair. It's only 4. And then we got 4 more. So, thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of my Sly Cooper and Thievius Raccoonus playthrough. If you are enjoying the content, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. I'm still not over the A Cunning Disguise one, but I do enjoy the message. I knew I would. Like, it's fun. Because you really gotta like lock in, you gotta like have the moves, and I have the moves, so I use them. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Have a nice day.